everybody. My name is Kelly Vogelpohl, Environmental Educator, Education Coordinator here at Robinson Nature Center, and I am here today to talk to you about owls. Now, here in front of us we have a barn owl, which is one of 8 different kinds of owls that we might see here in Maryland. The barn owl is one of the pretty common ones. There's also great horned owls, screech owls, barred owls that are also very common here in this part of Maryland. Owls are amazing animals. They have lots and lots of different adaptations to help them do their job in nature just so well. One of the things they do is they have these amazing wings, and their wings are silent. They're one of the only birds that have silent flight, and that's because this is a great horned owl wing. They have these little fringes at the end of their wings that are almost like if you were to hold your hand out like this. Do you see the airspace in between there? When you go like this with an owl feather, it muffles the sound so they are quiet. A lot of other birds, their little tips of their feathers are close together, which creates more sound when they fly. If you've ever heard a goose or a vulture take off of the ground. And they need to have silent flight because they are hunters. They are carnivores, so they're meat eaters. They have this special D-shaped beak that helps them to pull apart food. Well, some of them pull apart the food, some of them just swallow them whole, which is pretty cool. They also have these really sharp, very strong talons. You can see on this bird the talons of the barn owl, and they use those talons to grab onto their food and to hold it, and usually squeeze it really tightly. Can you guys squeeze your hands as tight as you possibly can? The strongest human can squeeze with maybe around 30 pounds of pressure per square inch. Some owls in Maryland, like the great horned owl, could squeeze with 200 or 300 pounds of pressure per square inch. So they're much stronger than we are in their talons, which is pretty awesome. All right, wanted to play a quick call of the barn owl. The barn owl has a kind of scary call. It sounds a lot like a person screaming. Are you guys ready? Let's see, here we go. Yikes. Oh my goodness. I know I've had lots of people call me saying, I heard this horrible sound outside in nature. And a lot of times it's the barn owl with its call telling other animals that they're close by. And then the only other thing that I think would be a cool thing to talk about is the fact that owls, they have these ears, but can you see their ears? Can you see them like we can see our ears? Not at all, but they have these little slits on each side of their face, which helps them to triangulate their sound and almost like a satellite dish, and to be able to figure out exactly where a sound is coming from. In fact, barn owls have been studied and they cover their eyes completely and they can figure out where a sound is coming from just using their hearing alone. So awesome, barn owl. We're excited to share this information about owls with you today. Have a great rest of your day.